Hi guys, Andy here, and welcome to my channel. You haven't been here before, a big hi to you. My name is Andy, and we sort of do a lot of exploring around and stuff like that. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting lately. We had COVID in the house, so unfortunately couldn't get out and do much. But everybody's okay. In fact, just a few sniffles really, and if we didn't have to take the test, to be honest, I don't think we would even known that we got it. I think we thought we got a cold, I think. Anyway, we're in, I've got to say this right actually, Eaton Socon. Well, it's a bit of a wet, dreary old day today, I must admit. It's been raining like anything this morning, and it's very windy, but now actually it's actually quite nice. But it's very wet underfoot. So what am I doing in Eaton Socon? And I hope I pronounced that right, as I said earlier, because they say that I've been saying it wrong. Well, while I was actually off, I had a look at, I was on Facebook quite a lot and looking through the Neots bits and pieces, and I came across this photograph. So I came across this photograph, and it said that the 5 arches. And when I first looked at it, I thought it's the old St. Neots Bridge. But when I actually read the bit of the article, they were saying it was the 5 Arches Bridge in Eaton Socon. Now, I'm not actually a St. Neots lad. I wasn't born around here at all. Even though I've been here for some time, you know, there's a lot of places I haven't discovered yet. Now, as I say, there's been quite a lot of photos of the 5 Arches Bridge in Eaton Socon, and they're sort of really dated from, well, actually there's one here actually from 1900 with a little boy there. And do you know, sometimes when you see an old photograph like this, you wonder what's happened to the little boy. I mean, of course he'd be dead and gone by now, because it's you know, it's 120 years ago now. But I mean, he probably was in the First World War, and if he went to the front, what's the chances of him coming back? Don't know. You know, so a lot of photographs that you see, you know, they have a lot of history to them. Anyway, back to the 5 Arches Bridge. So we're going to have a look and see if we can actually find it. Evidently, it was demolished in the 60s. So I don't know if we're going to see much of it now. A few people said they remember walking along it, and they were used to go swimming around there. And well, let's start off near the river mill. So that's the river mill behind me there, and that mill actually has been here. Well, that was being rebuilt in about 1847 or somewhere around about that. But evidently, there has just been a mill on this site, well, since the Doomsday Book, and probably one even before then. So there's always been a mill here. Anyway, we're going to walk along the footpath here, and we're going to head towards the lock and also the sluice. Well, we're coming up to where the lock is and where the sluice gates is. Looks like, in fact, they're well, renovating or doing up the lock here at the moment. So getting ready for summer, I suppose. Now, there's a map just in front of me. Actually, that might give me an idea where this bridge used to be. Well, we've got 3 lots of 3 here. We've got 1800, and we've got 1961, and we've got 2004. So, looking on the map, actually, just here, just there is where 5 Arches Pool used to be, and also 5 Arches Bridge. Now, I'm trying to work out my bearings, because just up here is the river mill. So whereabout are we here? I'm not really quite sure. So if we actually go to this map here, we are probably standing just, I would say, just there, because that is where the lock is now. Just there, that's where the lock is, and the sluice is actually behind me. So that means that the Five Arches Bridge is actually down here somewhere. Now, when I originally walked here, I thought just over here in front of me is where the Five Arches Bridge used to be, because there's an old wooden bridge there now, and it's a drone shot of it, and you'll probably see a bit better what it looks like, but it's in the wrong place. So just before we disappear on our little walk, so this is it just here, Five Arches Bridge, which is just there. Now looking at the map across there, this is the sluice here, which we're going to actually walk over at any minute now, and we're standing just there. And then if we turn right along the footpath, we might find it. Now there is in fact a bridge just here called White Traps, so if we see that, we know. If we go to White Traps here, which is still on this 1961 map, I think just there, so let's see if we can find it. So what I think we'll do is that we're going to walk over the sluice, and we can see if we can find the bridge, because I believe it's on the other side. In fact, I do take the drone up and we actually go along the river to see if we can find it, but or just any sort of sign of it where it used to be. But at the moment we can't find anything, so I think we'll go along the footpath by foot and see if we can find it. Right, we're just about to go over the weir. It's getting very noisy here, and then if we turn right, we should be heading towards the where the Five Arches Bridge used to be. Right, we're on the other side of the river now. Behind me, back there, is where that lady is just walking over that lady is walking over that bridge. That is where I thought the bridge actually was, but by looking at the map, it seems to be this way along the river. So let's have a look. Now it can't be too far down here, but because looking on that map, it's just like it's just a stone's throw from that little bridge we just walked over. And at the moment, to be honest, I can't see anything of it. Of course, it's changed a lot because they filled a lot of it in when I think they redirected the river a little bit. But I thought we might. Well, in fact, the lady says you could still see it a little bit. There's still a bit of stonework about, but actually, I think I found it. I actually think I found it. I think it's down here. Now, as you can see, when I took the drone up and I went along the river, could not see it at all. But it's actually, I think this is it, because there's another photograph I found from the bridge. Let me show you that photograph here. And this is a photograph taken on the bridge, and you know, the wall looks like this could be the wall. Oh yeah, I reckon this is it. This is the wall. Well, one side of it anyway, and I think the other part of the bridge is probably, well, it's probably underneath that footpath now. But yeah, I think this is it. and it seems to go up there, up that way a little bit. What a discovery. Do you know, I'm so happy about that, because I did have a walk about just a minute ago, about half an hour ago, and see if I could find it, and I couldn't see anything at all. But while I was just talking to you and I look round, here it is. And this is, I reckon, one side of the bridge. Certainly looks like it. I'm very happy about that. I really am. And this looks like the beginning of the bridge. The old 5 arches, fancy that. Now on the other side of the bridge there was like a small pool, and actually this, where I'm standing now, is where the pool used to be by the looks of it, because it does go down quite a bit. Well, there we go guys. A very happy Andy actually that I found it. As I said, I read up about it while I couldn't go anywhere, and I actually found it, and I'm happy. And I did have a quick look a minute ago earlier on, and I couldn't find it. It's only just when I was talking to you I came across it just now. So that was it. I think the other side of it would have been here somewhere, down here. And by that map and by where we're walking and everything, this seems to be the right place. It really does. I'm so happy about that. And there is, by the other map, there was a bridge over there, and a bridge over there in front of me. So by looking at it, it is definitely in the right place. Wow. Well, that's it. The 5 Arches Bridge. Found it. Really happy about that. It's in Eaton Socon, not Socon, Eaton Socon, because I've been saying it wrong all the time. And I'm really happy about it. If you haven't been to my channel before, thanks for dropping in. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. That would be absolutely fantastic. If you want to leave a comment, do that as well. And I read all the comments, and I do in fact try to reply to most of them as well if I can. And if you've got any suggestions what you'd like me to film, will be, well, if I can do it, I will do it. Okay, so once again, this is Andy saying thanks very much for watching. And oh, I want to say, I was at the hairdresser's a couple of days ago, and I saw a young lad in there, and he goes, "Oh, you're Andy." So I want to say a big hi to him as well. Thanks for watching. Anyway, I'll say bye for now, and we'll catch you a little bit later. Bye for now. Bye bye.